So, lads, sometimes, it's just time to say the line. It's just time to say the freaking line. And this changes everything in the WNBA. The Minnesota Lynx have made some huge moves, and this is already the best team in the WNBA last season. They have gotten better. Whereas the Liberty have stagnated. I think Sloot and Maureen Johannes is equal. I think losing Kayla Thornton versus Izzy Harrison, Kayla Thornton is better. And I think that losing Benijah Laney Hamilton versus Tash Cloud, I think they're both similar level players. But when you look at the Minnesota Lynx, so you could always make the argument that Carly Samuelson is better than Chechi Zandalasini. Not by much. Not by much, but Carly Samuelson is better than Chechi Zandalasini. Dorka Juhas has had an all world EuroLeague season. Like, she's been unbelievable. Kyle McBride was fantastic. She was good for Fenerbahce and fantastic and Unrivaled. They got Grace Berger in. That solves their true point guard problem as a backup with Natisha Heidemann in there. And then Alana Smith is still there. She had a fantastic season in China. And they've just brought in 2 players. So you're looking at the screen right now, and it is a rookie that they're bringing in for a training camp. But again, if they are not signing these players without bringing them over. So they signed Anastasia Kosu to a rookie style contract. And I've made videos on Anastasia Kosu. Anastasia Kosu is, look, if she was not Russian, she's a top 7 pick in this year's draft. Like, that is literally the only reason she is not a top 7 pick in this draft is because she is Russian. It is as simple as that. Like, if you look at what she can do on the defensive end, like, not much on the offensive end, but Cheryl Reeve doesn't need her for that. Like, she is absolutely just locked down on defense and freakish athletic. Like, freakishly athletic. And they were talking about her potentially coming over this season. Cheryl Reeve said that she wanted Kosu to come over. And I thought they were going to be a stash. I really wanted the Fever to draft her purely because I thought like she was going to be a stash player. But if you look at Anastasia Kosu, she is 6'1", freaky athletic. She just blocked that shot. How many WNBA players can, if this will load properly, can block that shot out of freaking nowhere? Like, she's 6'1" plus wingspan, guard, locked down on the perimeter. Like, how many WNBA players can block that shot? Very, very few. Like, if you just look at how she can play at the rim, like, her help side defense is elite. Her perimeter defense is even better. And again, she's the height of a small forward, power forward, and is just completely locked down. Like, she's there in help, just swatting people. She is 19 years old, by the way. She is 19. You're trying to take her inside? Nope. And this is in a league where there's plenty of WNBA players playing in Russia. And she is already one of the best defenders in this league. And not only that, has the potential to just be a absolute freak of a defender. And by the way, this isn't the player that will change everything. This is just a good player for the future of the Lynx. This is just a player that they can put in as a lockdown player. Like, they're already a good defensive team. She's absolutely locked down. She can guard anything in the pick and roll. She can switch onto anyone. She's got the athleticism for that. Like, she is one of the unbelievable picks. But it's really for like, just defense. So if you're looking at this team, who's going to be guaranteed to stay? So guaranteed to stay, Carly Samuelson. I don't even know if Peely's guaranteed to stay. So we've got 1 guarantee, 2 guarantees, 3 guarantees, 4 guarantees, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if Diane Miller's guaranteed, honestly. But I think Kosu comes over 9. Then you've got 10 for Shepard, and then 2 of Lisa Peely, Grace Berger, Diamond Miller, and Baddy Ann, probably rounding out their roster. But Jessica Shepard is the big one. This is the big new addition that they have had. So Jessica Shepard did not play last season. I'm not sure why, but she is like a true post player. Doesn't really shoot the 3 ball. I will say she does not shoot the 3 ball. But if you look at this team here, She averaged I think she averaged 8 points per game the last time she played for the Minnesota Lynx, and she's a true power forward. This team does not have a true backup power forward. So if you look, you've got obviously Fee starting at the 4, but like you has the center, Alana Smith's a center. So you've got that center rotation now pretty sorted. And Badian is somebody that may or may not make the team. Kosu is just better, is just younger, more upside than Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller, I still think you might be able to get something for Diamond Miller, but I think they dared teams to take Diamond Miller, and they took Ceci Zandalasini in the expansion draft because they obviously kept their starting 5 and Uhas in the expansion draft. So Heidemann is there because she was an okay backup point guard last year. Their starting 5 is the best starting 5 in the WNBA. And they don't have a true backup power forward. Because you can say, oh, Elisa Peely. Elisa Peely did not show anything last year. She showed nothing, and she's probably closer to 5'11" than she is 6'2". Whereas Jessica Shepard is somebody that just is a do-it-all type player that fits what the Minnesota Lynx want to do. As you can see, she's going to hit some cutters. She's going to be able to play in the post. Really nice take there on Natasha Howard. Like, the extra pass, like it's just a lot of those things. I watched her highlights of her playing for the Slovenia national team. Jessica Shepard put up like 30 and 25, or 29, sorry, and 23. I thought it was 30 and 25. So 29 and 23 is what Jessica Shepard put up for Slovenia. And like Slovenia have Aisha Siuka, who was drafted top 10, averaging like 8 points a game, where Shepard's putting up freaking 30. Like, she's had a lot of like good games, had 20 on the Aces, who did she have in her last WNBA season? Had 15, 10, 5 assists against the Wings when the Wings were good. And she's just a do-it-all type player. She's not going to start. She's not going to be anything absolutely special. But you're looking at a team who have the best starting 5 in the league. And last season, they had no bench. So for this season, you've now had a huge improvement in the offseason from Dorka Uhas, who's going to likely be one of the better bench centers in the W. You have a huge improvement from, Kayla McBride had a good offseason. Their starting 5 is their starting 5. Like, they're going to be fine. I don't know how much Diamond Miller is going to play. But now their bench rotation, you lose Hines Allen, who was, I think, a net negative in the playoffs last year. So you lose Hines Allen, but you've got Heidemann, who's still there. You've then got in Grace Berger, who I think can play a role if she makes the team. Carly Samuelson is maybe an upgrade, at worst a lateral move from... At worst, Carly Samuelson is a lateral move from Ceci Zandalasini. Jessica Shepard is an upgrade over what Maisha Hines-Allen gave to them last year. I don't think she's a better player than Hines-Allen. I think she's better for the system than Hines-Allen. And then you have got a lockdown young player to be there for the future in 1 to 2 years, ready to be a like elite player. And I think she can come in and just play lockdown. She can come in and guard someone today. So, man, my bets are on the Lynx to win the championship. I got my Lynx jersey here. They are my prediction to win the championship. I think the Fever, if everything goes right for the Fever can be that team. I just think the depth that the Lynx have now added. And they have added, like, this is, if they have a bench 5 of, you know the way everyone's talking about how good the Fever's bench 5 is, of Lexi, Sophie, Coulson, Dantas, and Turner. They have got a bench 5 of Heidemann, Samuelson, Shepard, Uhas, and one of like Miller, Kosu, one of those. And yeah, that is kind of the one weak spot is the 3. But like, they have one of the best 4 or 5 bench combos in Shepard and Uhas next year. And they have one of the best 1-2 bench combos in Carly Samuelson and Natisha Heidemann. And this is a team that last year was so good, but their depth really struggles. And now they've got depth. You've added depth to a team that's all they were missing. They were so good with their starting 5, and they just lacked depth. This team has now got a depth. Again, is it this crazy depth? Is it like they're going to walk the championship? No, I just really rated what they were last year, and they are genuinely just better this year. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.